begins, boys. Video.
On my way to the Smoggie Show right now. Let's see how this goes tonight. I'm in here, baby. I'm in here. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys.
Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? You are here today with Smoggie live on Real Talk Season 1, Episode 2. Now, I'd like to introduce y'all to my boy who came straight out of the 401 representing the Ocean State. So let's give a big warm welcome to my boy, JEFE.
What's going on, guys?
Yeah.
What is up, JEFE?
How y'all doing?
What's going on, baby? How we doing?
Hey, hanging in there, brother.
Right now, let me introduce y'all to my boy right here, too, Fobs.
About me.
We also got to introduce him. This is my sidekick, my brother from another mother.
Sidekick nothing, baby.
Somebody's wire is going crazy, so check those mics.
Might be Jefe's. Check yours.
Who knows?
I can hear that buzz, but okay.
Nah, we're good over here.
All right.
So how we doing tonight, everybody? Episode 2, the Smoggie Show, Real Talk with Smoggie. We got JEFE in the house.
Yeah, man.
What's going on?
So, JEFE, what's good with you, man? It's been a little while since we talked to you.
Shit, man. Just here chilling, making it through this virus. Like,
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, man, this shit's
Dude,
getting crazy out
like I
there
haven't
for
seen
everybody.
you in, like, what, 2 years?
oh, at least, if not 3.
Like last time I seen you was at Smoggie's.
At my old
Yeah, you were at the
studio.
old spot over there to the
Yeah,
courthouse, yeah.
But
been a
going
long
back to that,
time.
actually, to make a long story short, it's pretty funny how we actually met JEFE. Back in the day, I believe it was what, Fobs?
2015.
2015. We were
About,
actually
yeah.
nominated in the IPMA Awards against JEFE.
Yeah.
He had a song, I'm the Man, at the time.
Was it Best
I'm
Hip
the
Hop?
man.
I believe it was Best
It
Hip Hop,
was.
right?
This was probably, I think this was like their 2nd or 3rd year in. I'm not too sure, but it was like fresh in the IPMA like awards when they started. And I mean, it was dope. You know, I mean, I just kind of went out
Oh,
there.
I
had just
enjoyed that,
started
man.
Yeah, oh my God.
It was amazing.
It was
man.
cool being a kid from like just around here. You know, there's not a lot of notoriety and shit. Like it's not like people really get out there or popping like like most other cities. You know what I'm saying? So it was dope, like being like shown that like acknowledgement and that like gratitude towards like just like our like just that like showing like that what we liked. You know what I mean? Like
People who showed the same passion
exactly. The appreciation. That's the word I'm looking for. They showed an
enjoyed it.
appreciation and like an acceptance of what we did. You know what I mean? So to go there into like this an award show and like be treated like kings or queens, like whatever you were in. You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying?
They had
it
the
was
whole red
amazing.
carpet
That
and all
gratitude
that.
was
I've
absolutely
never-
phenomenal.
I've never experienced that, but
But Milton was behind the scenes rooting
Dude.
on because he was actually the producer for Move It Down. So
Move
when
It
we-
Down song, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Dude, showing up there, they're bringing you to VIP.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, man, and I thought
wanting
you
to
were
bring that
song in the
to-
limousine.
in the limousine,
Hey,
drinking
that
whatever
was
the hell
nice.
you want.
That
Oh my
was
God, it was
nice.
amazing.
But actually sucks because of all this Corona shit going on. I guess they got canceled this year, so they're not
they
having
did.
a show this year. But from
lot
what
of
I
things
heard,
got
I heard
canceled.
through a few people, especially from Carl last week. He was here on the show last week. He was talking about how they're going to be
Shout out
doing
for
something
Carl.
virtual. Yeah, shout out to Carl, man. Thank you for being on the show last week, man. It's been a
Absolutely.
pleasure having you over here, man.
I got a chance to
You're a very
actually talk to
knowledgeable
him
person. We
after the
hope you
show.
succeed in life. But going back to that, man, yeah, but we got to meet a lot of good people at the IPMAs, and JEFE was one of them. And we just felt that vibe with each other. I remember we were
Absolutely.
talking in the back. They had that little VIP lounge
Yeah,
there.
man.
What was it? A bus? I don't remember.
Yeah, it was like
I don't
one
remember
of those party
exactly
buses
what it
or whatever.
was.
Yeah, they
that's
had
your,
us back
that's
there
your
just
mic,
chilling.
Fabio. That's your mic that's going off.
that's what happens when you show up late.
Sorry.
Well, that's Fabio for you. He's always
late.
fashionably
fashionably
late.
late.
I'm gonna be late. I'm
Always.
gonna my own.
And then if you go to his house,
I don't know
he
if that's
has
a good or a
like
bad
40
thing.
million mirrors around his house because he stops at every single one and he has to get like every single angle of himself
Let's
before he
let's
leaves the house.
Let's not start telling everybody my routine, Smoggie.
That's a little secret of Fabio, but
yeah.
that's all you'll get. I won't give you no more about that.
So, Jefe,
Yes, sir.
I haven't seen you in a long time.
Yep.
It's very
It might
nice
actually
to see
be
you.
longer since I've seen them than I've seen you. Maybe longer.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
It's
I think
been
so.
a while.
I never catch
It's been
you.
a while.
So-
It's been at least 3 years for me.
Trust me, you're not the only one that doesn't catch me. I'm very, like, I'm an.
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I know
But
what you mean.
either way, I would like our viewers to get a little sneak peek of Jefe's music. So why not show them "I'm the Man," the song that he was nominated up against us for the IPMA Awards. So Milton, hit him with "I'm the Man" so the viewers can
Got
get a
it,
peek.
buddy. You got it. Here we go.
Yeah. It's Jefe. Hit my first age of 12. Ever since I've been in hell. Or heaven in my eyes. If I cry, it's out of pride. When it rains, I bet it pours. Cause I was suicide doors. Louis Gucci Fendi satisfying these whores. While they pouring up some roads, they trying to end up on the floor. Oh Lord, listen, I'm the man. By the time I die, everyone know who I am. Look like a temp, they really think I give a damn. Bring it back to that night, fucking ring up Lucy Dan. Oh damn, Heavy you the man. Killing all the pussy like Saddam Hussein. Living my life every day without a damn. Drunk the sorrows up a fifth of Hennessy. So I roll around feeling tipsy. What's up, kid? Yeah, my city. If you fucking with it, play it for me. Tryna be a top of the industry. Tryna have my hammer time, daily country girl shine with a model by the dime with me. Popping hella bottles, got my homies here, we mobbing till I die, got they back, they family. They go one for the money and two for the show. A bitch be a bitch, but a bro be my bro. I got you, fam, day one, you my bro. Growing up in life, but we follow by code, oh low. Heavy going savage, heavy going local man, heavy the next Pablo. Feeling out the swirl, man, feel like Aristotle. Ain't never fuck a bitch that ain't offering to swallow. Oh damn, heavy you the man. Since day one, I've been riding with my fam. Ain't no one fucking with me, I just am what I am. Killing every beat till we stack 100 grand. Oh damn, heavy you the man. Since day one, I've been riding with my fam. Ain't no one fucking with me, I just am what I am. Killing every beat till we stack 100 grand. Oh damn, heavy you the man. Since day one, I've been riding with my fam. Ain't no one fucking with me, I just am what I am. Killing every beat till we stack 100 grand. Oh damn, heavy you the man. Since day one, I've been riding with my fam. Ain't no one fucking with me, I just am what I am. Killing every beat till we stack 100 grand. It's my time, oh my grind, about to pop off. I'm going crazy, been going insane, tryna fuck with me, get topped off like top dog. I'm alpha male, staring at the top, ain't got time to fail. Mama dependent, that paper stale. I'm tryna make it rain, about to bring the hail. I'm turned up, it's time to ball. Hit the club, watch that money fall. 5 for bottle of crystal, passing down like Chris Paul. Damn, then got me pissed off. Watch your sucker boys get pissed off. Louis Chris Cross, my wrist cloth. Smoke a blunt inside the Rick Ross. Be the same shit that I wrote. Be the same shit that I told. Talking about 100 bottles, about to pop 100 bottles. Never leaving till the game is no joke. Man, been fucking these dots, and I've been taking y'all shots. Ain't nothing's been the same. Keep up in the game, killing lanes, getting while my homies on top. Yeah, about to right, sipping Hennessy. Nicky P to the left of me. Been getting high like all week. Thought I was living in the dispensary. That same morning shit with that same morning bitch. Playing them same morning games, and I'm so doing that shit. Oh damn, heavy you the man. Since day one, I've been riding with my fam. Ain't no one fucking with me, I just am what I am. Killing every beat till we stack 100 grand. Oh damn, heavy you the man. Since day one, I've been riding with my fam. Ain't no one fucking with me, I just am what I am. Killing every beat till we stack 100 grand. Oh damn, heavy you the man. Since day one, I've been riding with my fam. Ain't no one fucking with me, I just am what I am. Killing every beat till we stack 100 grand. Oh damn, heavy you the man. Since day one, I've been riding with my fam. Ain't no one fucking with me, I just am what I am. Killing every beat till we stack 100 grand.
Oh yeah, I like that one.
That was definitely fire, man.
That was.
I was young, man. I was
Yeah,
super
man.
young. I think I was like 17,
Definitely a
18 when I
fire
first
song.
wrote that. Oh my god, dude.
Awesome track, man.
Different
Hey,
times.
I love going
unfortunately,
back and-
neither or of
and
us
listening
ended up
to that
winning
stuff.
that category for the IPMA, but
Honestly, though, dude, I'd rather take the relationship over the win.
that's what I'm saying,
Absolutely.
man.
To be
Like
honest with
we gained a big positive
Tell me,
out of that, bro.
do you
Like,
remember who won that year?
Some kid, I
some
forget his
kid?
name.
I don't
Kudos
remember.
to him.
be honest.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
but I
congratulations,
mean,
man. He's
Absolutely.
doing his
I
things
take
like
this
we're doing.
relationship way over it.
There's
Yeah,
no
man.
hate. There's no hate there.
No,
There's
absolutely
hate there
not. Absolutely
whatsoever.
No, but-
whatsoever. It was. Listen,
Maybe
like,
a little
what
bit,
me and
but-
Smoggie set out to actually do. A year and a half prior, 2 years prior to that, like we had been talking about it for the longest time, right? So me and Smoggie said, okay, we're doing our own stuff. We've always wanted to work together.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get together. Let's actually focus. So we ended up actually reaching out to Milton because we hadn't known Milton for a long time
Mm-hmm.
at that point, and we said, you know what? Listen, we want to focus for like the next year and a half. We want to prove that we can. If we actually tried, we can do this. You know
Show
what I
your
mean?
quality. Show what you have, what you bring to the table. That's a classic, also by Jefe. I don't even know if it's finished, but
Oh, before we go any further, Jefe, there's a special thing going on tonight. Actually, it's going to probably be going on every night, depending on how the viewership goes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the people here at the Smoggie Show decided, let's give out prizes. Why not?
Yes, sir.
Let's get people involved.
Especially in this time of need, it's most
absolutely.
needed. Yep.
I mean, listen, we're not rich here.
No,
but,
shit. Far from it.
If it's something that, hey, you bought cereal, you bought a gallon of milk for your kids, they have breakfast, something. So
And
we're
during
giving
this
away
time of pandemic, it can actually help out.
Oh,
some
even the
people,
littlest
you
of
know what I
things,
mean?
dude.
The littlest of
Even
things.
The littlest of
yep.
everything right now helps.
We're
out,
giving
you know?
away 2 Amazon gift cards tonight. All you have to do. So have to
that's
tell them.
2.
What do they have to do?
Alright, so all you guys gotta do is you need to either subscribe to the channel, share on Facebook, share on Twitter, share on Instagram, whatever social media app you use, just share on there, and it's going to enter your name into a chance to win a gift card. How much is the gift card again?
They're 2 $10 gift
Boom,
cards.
2 $10 gift cards. Yeah, even it's the little things you get.
Listen, it's something.
Toilet paper.
Yeah, you might find that online. Who
Windex. Whatever you need.
Listen,
you might,
Lysol.
Ajuda. It helps out.
Ajuda, é
Yo,
verdade?
right? No.
Just
So yeah, guys, check out the Twitter. Check out the Twitter at Smoggie Show.
At Smoggie
check
Show,
out the YouTube channel, actually, The Smoggie Show.
But don't forget, you got to like, subscribe,
Yes.
and share.
Yes.
Like,
Absolutely.
subscribe, share.
All 3.
Once you
Comment.
do that,
Yes.
comment, and your name's going to be automatically put into the system to be drawn to
Absolutely.
win one of
All
the
right,
gift
I want to
cards.
give out a shout out to DiMoNik.
DiMoNik.
He worked so hard in the last couple of days to start in these pages. So,
Listen, you got to put a little bit of work.
This guy vamped it last
Absolutely.
night. He was up. He was up all night. He hit me. I got up at like 7 o'clock in the morning. I hit him up because I noticed he was online, and then he's like, he answers the phone. He's like, "Hello." I'm like,
Dude, my voice was down. It was gone.
I'm like, bro, what's
Demonic.
up?
It has to be demonic. No.
I'm like, you sleeping? He's like, I haven't even gone to sleep yet. I'm like, shit.
Yeah, but
So I was like, what the heck you doing? He's like, oh man. He's like, I was up all night and I was creating this Twitter, this YouTube, the Instagram, this whole 9, So we can throw this show on a
Getting
different
things
platform.
done. Getting
things
things
done.
done.
And that's
Getting
what it's
things
all
done.
about,
It's all about.
Yeah.
Surrounding yourself around positive people who
anybody
have
out
the
there
same
that wants to
mindset.
join our team, I mean, we're not making money yet, but hopefully we
We're
will.
spending money. We're
spending
trying
money to get
keep
this
the
thing
little we have
going, but
right now. And all you have to do is just like, subscribe, comment. Listen, things you already do on a regular basis all day long.
Absolutely. Just become a part of the movement. That's
absolutely.
Listen,
All right, so let's get back to Jefe. Come on.
So getting back to Jefe,
guys?
brother.
Yeah.
So we just finished up with I'm the Man. We talked a little bit about that. Now let's get to know you a little bit so the people can get to know you a little bit.
Absolutely. I'm here. I'm an open
So
book.
let me ask you, bro, like what first inspired you to become a rapper?
Honestly, like, just, the community that I come from Pawtucket, just, it's very, a mix of cultures, so the music scene is super different. You know what I mean? You go anything from trap till I know old school R&B to you have old school pop. You got everything. So it's just something I got accustomed to at a very young age. And as I got older, like it was probably maybe my sophomore year, junior year of high school.
Okay.
That's when like my friend groups at that time or whatever, we all like they were into music. So like obviously I'm more of a follower than I am a leader, and it's just who I've always been my whole life. So like I was like, all right, you know, my friends are doing that, might as well fucking try to do that too. So I started doing that, get into it, and honestly, as the more and more I did it, the more and more I realized, like, no, I actually, even if it's not like the greatest thing on earth, I actually have somewhat of a talent or something to give to the hip hop culture, to just the music culture in general. Listen, I play saxophone.
I fixed it.
Yeah, he fixed the mic, the little buzz.
My apologies.
I bet that buzz was bugging everybody out there.
I made it better for everybody, okay?
As an engineer, I was bugging the shit.
Got my gloves on.
Oh man, it was
COVID.
bugging.
Don't worry,
me.
I have a hand sanitizer sitting right there if anybody needs it.
But yo, let's not cut off Jefe in the
anybody
middle
wanna
of his deep story.
donate,
here,
No,
bro.
it's all good. It's all good.
Microphone
Of a Jefe, I honestly, I've never asked you this question. Like,
No, go for it.
everybody comes on here or the other shows, and they go, you know, what influenced you? What influences you, you know, to get into the game? My question is, what influenced you to get your style of rapping? Because I've seen the evolution of Jefe, and
Okay.
I've seen what your style was 5 years ago. I've seen what your style was
what
3
your
years
style
ago,
is
and
now.
I've seen what your style is now. I mean, what influenced you when you began, as far as to get your style, and you know what's influencing you now, like the current you know evolution of Jefe, the current incarnation of Jefe.
Okay.
What's influencing you right now, like as far as like style?
All right, so when I first started, you're talking 2011, 2012. So I'm like junior year, senior year of high school. At that point, I'm listening to Wiz Khalifa.
Were you listening to Mac Miller?
Yeah, oh my God, Wiz
R.I.P.,
Khalifa.
baby.
Yeah, R.I.P. Mac Miller all day.
Who was it? Come on.
Wiz Khalifa, Mac Miller, like that age of hip hop. That's what
I like
influenced
my
me. The
music
smoking
real
weed.
loud,
Oh
real
my God,
loud.
absolutely. So at that, it was that live. At that point, I was making music like that, live good music, that
Yep.
live your life music, like just screw everything and just be you. And that's what I was trying to do. And as I got older, now you're talking people of sound-wise, I'll talk maybe Travis Scott and Nav, because just that sound of that auto-tune, that more emotional, deeper trap sound, that dark soul trap sound.
You're talking more like emo rap?
Absolutely, emo rap.
Okay.
And now you get to emo rap, which is where maybe towards my later stages when I was making music, that's where I was.
Well, because
Maybe
emo
in
rap
the-
has evolved.
Yes,
a
because
lot.
I even got to a point where what Post Malone was doing in the beginning, I'm not talking Post Malone like his last two albums. I'm talking White Iverson and Too Young Post Malone. That Post Malone, that sound, that was me. From 2015 to 2017, that was what I like went
You
to.
definitely gave it that flavor when you did For Your Eyes Only, too,
Absolutely.
man. And that was
now
a banging
Come For
track
Your
that
Eyes
you-
Only. Getting to that, we'll eventually get to that point. That was a song where I was listening to a lot of old school music. I'm talking The Offspring. I'm talking now even older than that.
okay.
I'm talking Weezer. I'm talking stuff like that. I was listening to stuff like that, and then you have newer artists where also R.I.P. Juice WRLD.
Yep.
Where Juice WRLD, when he first came out, he's younger than me. I'm gonna be 26 coming up this June. Juice WRLD, if I'm not mistaken, I think he had just turned 21 before he passed, or when he had just turned 21, then he passed. When he first came out, it was that same music. It was that super emotional, super trappy, emo. You're letting your feelings out in a way where majority of life teaches you.
It's kind of psychedelic. Like I feel like emo rap is very psychedelic.
You have to be a part of that or feel that emotion to actually understand it.
Well, even
because
when-
majority of life
Even
teaches
when like
you.
Drake first started in the game, that's what he had was a lot
He's
of that
another one. See, when-
emotional
yes.
type of.
See, Drake's
rap,
a whole
you know?
different like animal. Drake's like, I'm gonna be in a relationship. I'm 30 something years old. I'm living my life, but I'm gonna openly tell you I'm living my life.
Yeah.
Like if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't.
He raps
the
about
door's right
anything and
there.
everything, though,
Yup,
you know?
exactly. Whereas with Juice WRLD, that was like real emotional. Like you had to go through that pain to be able to feel that emotion.
Absolutely, you have to relate to it. Just like any type of music. I mean,
Absolutely.
At the end of the day, that's what makes it hard, because me and him have gone through evolutions. You've gone through the evolution. I think every artist does go through the evolution. That where they first started and where they are now. Two completely different things. And especially if you've been doing different types of music for a while. Like, you kind of don't know. It's so much harder to do different types of music. I mean,
absolutely.
if you stick to one specific,
You have to truly want to push yourself to that point.
absolutely. But you usually get very good results when you do so.
Yep.
I always say being an artist is like a full-time job, man.
Hey, it is a full-time job.
It's a
Plus up.
vision. It's you got to live the dream, man.
You gotta. Well, it starts with planting the seed, man. You gotta plant the seed and let that shit grow.
Yep.
But-
Water it every day.
So can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So, other than For Your Eyes Only, what else have you been working on recently? Like, have you jumped on the track with anybody? Are you coming out of retirement? Because, like, we were talking earlier, like, before the show, and I was telling you, yo, I got this, I got that. Like, you know, I'm ready to come out of retirement, you know, even though I'm not going to specifically work on my main brand, my 2FK brand. I still want to express myself. I still want to create art, because essentially that's what we do.
Absolutely.
I mean, whether it's beats, Millie on the track, you know, whether it's Smoggie when he's spinning the turntables, all of that is art essentially. So I need to defugate. I need to
Yeah, you need to get that
spin it.
out
I
of
need
you.
to
You need
spin
it.
it.
Yep.
So what is it that you go by these days? Anyways, is it JEFE or is it JEFE?
Honestly, nowadays I just be going by Jeff.
JEFE?
And honestly, I'll be honest with you. It took a lot to get to the point of an actual realization of what my life was at that point when I got, because we're talking, I dropped For Your Eyes Only was what, Steve? It was 2017, right? Yeah.
Oh, it was 2018.
No, it was 2017.
Was it?
Absolutely.
It's already been that long,
Yes,
huh?
it was either around this time, either April, May, or like summer of 2017 is when I dropped For Your Eyes Only. And that was honestly the last track that I recorded and even wrote too. After that point, it came to a point where I had to realize, like, all right, that point I was 24, turning 25. You put so many years of meeting different people, working with different people, recording at different studios, and all of that, and you only get so far. And knowing your own self-worth and knowing what you bring to the table, knowing your quality, knowing what you actually can have, what your ceiling is, and knowing that you're not getting there, there's only so much that you can take. And me, I'm strong, but I'm strong enough to a point. You know what I mean? Like, listen, I lost my dad at a young age. I've gone through heartbreak. I've gone through arguments with family. I've gone through the mud, okay, of my own personal shit. So I can take it, but when you know you're worth so much and you're getting shitted on so much at the same point, it gets to a point where it's like, all right, I'm getting so.
But that's part of the game, brother.
Absolutely.
Like, that's part of the game, but
And that's
like,
where people's skin, it depends on how tough your skin is. My skin is tough, but it's tough to a point.
You need patience, brother.
That's life.
That's one
man.
thing, bro.
Listen,
I've never
we
had.
actually actually have something in a little bit we're going to be showing about that. It's pretty funny and it's animated, but it'll show a good point about this subject that we're talking about right now. But let's get back to you a little bit here now again, Jefe. Now, basically, how many albums do you have dropped at the moment?
Albums?
Do you have full albums right now?
I don't even
Or
see.
do you have like LPs?
I have mixtapes. I'll put it that.
Okay.
Mixtape.
I have
Singles.
things that at that age and at that point I was like, oh, this is an album, but it wasn't. Now being older and wise and knowing the game and knowing everything, it was a mixtape. That was just stuff that I put together and I was like, I want people.
But
to
that's
listen
how
to.
it starts. Like,
Absolutely,
Yeah,
I
of
know,
course,
absolutely,
of course.
But it's like, so with all that, I think I have two mixtapes and I have one EP.
So
is what I
Summer
have out.
Breeze, the one that you recorded,
Yes.
that was an EP that
Yes.
you actually did with us, with Dynasty Fresh Production
Dynasty
and New
Fresh
World
Productions.
Productions
Shout out.
with Milton. I actually have a little clip of you recording in the studio
Oh,
at the time
man.
that I would like
Damn.
to show these
We're
people.
going back in time here.
Hey, Milton, show them.
hold on.
It's a disco up in here tonight.
You remember this, Jefe?
Oh my god, yeah, dude. This is definitely
What are
like
we
a
mixing on?
rough draft.
Actually recording live here, watch.
Well, what were you mixing on?
Shit.
You were in your zone.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Lost in every thought they make me crazy, yeah. Sipping, numbing, feeling, smoking, popping pills. Said you love me, never thought those words come back and kill me.
That was good, man. That was awesome, man.
No, that was actually really good. But getting onto
Remember
that,
that
to
day,
Summer
man.
Breeze, man, there was
sir.
one song that you recorded with us. Man, let me tell you, I went through a time in life at that moment when you recorded that song just hit deep, bro. It helped me so much.
I think I know which one you're talking
because the
about.
words are deep, bro. And
We talking
even
about
when
For Your Eyes Only?
For Your Eyes Only. When you were I remember the day when you were recording that in my studio, bro, and you were in the vocal booth. We were already downstairs. That video you seen was when I was still upstairs. But when I had the vocal room, you were in there and you were just so passionate about what you were spitting into the mic, dude. You could just see it in your body language.
You know what it
And,
is, dude? Sometimes you just... There's points in your life where you know... They're just like, they're like, what is it called? Like, you know how like when they say God gives you your paths?
Yeah.
All right. There's just points in your life you know this is a test. You just know it. And at that point, when I heard that beat, when what was going through me, and everything that was going on at that moment, I knew it was just, yo, this is it.
Yeah.
It was a feeling. You feel it. And hopefully... You know, everybody, if they ever heard the song, they like it.
Definitely got that Post Malone feel
Yeah,
to it.
and you'll just, if you know me at all, you'll hear the emotion that's being brought out just in that track alone.
To me, the vibe I get on that is almost like a country hip hop.
Dude,
That's what I feel.
I say more rock hip hop,
Rock
but
hip-hop.
absolutely, I know
Maybe
what
even
you
like
mean.
a rock hip hop.
Yes,
But
absolutely.
I
actually,
can
let's
see-
give them
I
a
can
taste
see
of
a
that
little bit
song,
of
and
that.
I wanna
Absolutely. Give it
know
to
what
me.
you guys think about this song.
I
You know,
love this
give us
song.
your feedback. Let us know what you think about
I
Hefe.
think
'cause that's
it's
what he's here
mainstream
for.
stuff.
We're here to promote him.
Your eyes.
Getting it's for your eyes only.
I'm just a
So,
retired rapper.
Take a listen to this, guys.
Retired.
Everybody's retired.
We're all retired in this room.
Well, we're retired for the moment during the quarantine.
Milton was spitting the other day, bro. He's got a track. He was spitting, yo.
No.
Yo,
Milton,
we're in retirement.
What?
Milton's coming out of his shell.
That's right, man.
Yo, it sounds dope, though.
Let's go play
Nah,
that
shit.
track, bro.
Yeah, man. Show him what's up.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
I've been lost on this road. Every thought set in stone. In my head. All the things that you said, all the lies that you said. In my head, gonna leave me dead. I'm alone. Feel so alone, lost on this road, nowhere to go. It's emptying my soul. Where did it go? Got some hold up in the soul. It's taking its toll. Been on my mind for a minute now. Lost my track of time. I'm tired of losing now. Winning left my life. I should be grateful now. I still hurt inside, 'cause I wonder how. Fact it was a lie, and how she turned out. Had to sacrifice, learn my lesson now. Haven't been the same, I'm always having doubts. Almost went insane, I found a lake to drown. Find a liquor source at nightly, get these feelings out. Find perspective in the mess she caused from walking out. Every time I hear her name, it make me sick inside. And every time I'm on the gram, I swear I see a sign. Try not to cry, emotions have a way, they always get the best of me. Fighting daily, this depression issues hidden deep. Lock some shit away, some spots so no one else would see. Got my guard up like Fort Knox, ain't no one getting to me. Became someone who I was, that shit just left me so disgusted. Always frontin' like all this straight when I really don't feel nothing. I'm like, fuck it, try and move on, bitches come a dime a dozen. Pull them in and try and fuck them, done with trust and I won't love them. And if you're looking for someone to love, girl, I'm probably bluffing. 'Cause the last one broke my heart, from now on all I love is busted. No commitment, ain't no cuffing, it's just me, myself and I. 24 my Kobe, yeah, I shoot my shot and close my eyes. Cross my heart and hope to die. Pop promise I'ma live this life. Won't let no girl take control of me and tell me all them lies. In the end, I'm gon' get through this more than happy we cut ties. Took a lot to write this song, I'm done with swallowing my pride. On this road, every thought set in stone. In my head, all the things that you said, all the lies that you said. In my head, gon' leave me dead. Feel so alone, lost on this road, nowhere to go. When it tainted my soul, where did it go? In the soul, it's taking its
Hey,
Yo, that track.
Y'all ain't see it. I literally just I rocked out for like
jammed to that fucking
That track
2 minutes.
is
I was like, hey,
Two-
like I was
yeah.
all over here,
Absolutely.
like
That's an emotional song.
Oh no, dude.
No,
I
man, it's
love that
heartfelt,
song.
and I tell you,
Listen,
man, that song personally
Felt
hit
that song
deep
really.
at the time.
I was
felt it
and-
back then, and I felt it again
Dude,
tonight.
at that point,
Yeah,
2017, I was going at a really hard point. I mean, everybody goes through their shit. You know what I mean? I'm not about to like dive into like too much.
That's what
But, like,
making music's all about, though. You
Absolutely.
gotta put emotion into
Yes.
what you're doing,
Yes.
because if you're not putting no emotion into it, man, then
It's false. It's
It's
false.
false.
Yes,
songs, the
absolutely.
best songs are true stories. Man.
no, absolutely,
Honestly, man.
absolutely.
That's one thing that everything I was going through at that time. That's one thing that I am like grateful for, is that I got some quality of music that I don't know if I'll ever get back. But you know what? At that time, at that point,
on
shit,
what you
I'm gonna
wanna do.
remember
So let me
that.
ask you a question, Jefe.
Yeah,
Let me ask you a
absolutely.
question. So, the stuff you were going through at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, everybody's going through a tough time right now.
Mm-hmm.
And they're talking about how, you know, domestic violence is up,
Yep.
how mental illnesses are, you know, going out of control, you know,
Absolutely.
how people are just going nuts, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how have you been dealing with COVID-19? How has it affected you so far?
Honestly, for me per se, it's not too much different because I work for my line of work is biohazard waste.
Yeah.
It's biomedical waste.
Okay.
So I'm still working. I'm in and out of hospitals every day. I might not be in direct contact with a patient, but I am still putting myself in the heart of the pandemic in itself.
No, absolutely.
You know what I mean? And it's not like I'm going to one source at a time. Every day I'm going to a different hospital. Some days I'm going to 2 different hospitals. It all depends on what I have scheduled for that day.
Yeah.
So life for me is not so much different, but definitely seeing it firsthand and seeing everything that's going on, I have never seen something like this. When I was younger, I remember
Listen,
bird
we've never
flus. I
experienced this.
remember H1N1. I remembered all of that stuff. I never, even at that age, and I have a memory of a fish.
Yep.
But
Dory.
when I, oh, no shit. But the shit that I can remember, and I do with time remember, I know for a fact it wasn't like this.
Yeah.
This is something that none of us have ever experienced.
No.
It's
Not even our parents.
Well, you know what
No,
I
the
think
last
it
time
is?
that something like this was experienced
this-
was
I
our
think the
great
problem-
the
grandparents.
Spanish flu, maybe.
I
think that- you know what it is,
I would
bro?
say tuberculosis was closer
Close
to this.
Close, yeah.
Because tuberculosis was just killing one simple shot.
And it was kind of the same thing because tuberculosis is also a respiratory disease, no, right?
Correct.
So like, kind of the same.
That
but
was the last time
this-
that I could remember that anything could, like, obviously we weren't around, but our
Yes.
great grandparents, like I lost great grandparents to tuberculosis.
Okay.
Just like a lot of people, you know, lost a lot of, you know, mothers, fathers, sisters, daughters to COVID-19. I mean, it's a
What's
pandemic.
making this pandemic greater is that we weren't prepared for something
No,
like this.
what's
No.
the negligence?
But can I just
that,
bring one thing up though? Because a lot of posts on Facebook are not true.
No, absolutely.
Okay.
And
A lot of
People need
posts
to
on
read the
Facebook-
articles. People need to read the articles.
You
They
need to
don't.
listen
They
from
just look
directly
at
the
title.
source. Yes, the doctor themselves. The doctors themselves is who you need to listen to. Not CNN, not Fox News, not MSNBC, not the goddamn president himself, not any other governments, anybody. You literally need to listen to the doctors and the facts that are being given to you. That is it. Everything else is being used as propaganda and used as scare tactics.
See, I don't
Everything
focus-
is scary in itself. It is absolutely scary.
I don't focus on that though. I don't focus on what's being put out there. What I focus is on the death toll.
Oh, me either, dude. Because it's
know what
gotten
I
to a
mean?
point where you can't even look at the news. You have to turn off your TV. You cannot watch your TV and listen to any of the shit that they're giving you because it literally, it's
the
already
thing is,
scary
are
enough.
those numbers facts?
What up?
Oh, absolutely. No, all right. Let's
That's the thing.
I don't want to play
That's the
that
thing.
either. I don't want to play that either.
we don't know what the facts are. But the thing is like I also
All right,
heard
well,
in
all right,
another
you want-
article
you want
that
some facts?
they're only
Hold on.
given medical
If you talk
supplies
to people-
like the
Hold on.
testing to the elderly,
If you
and the
talk-
younger are not getting
Steve,
tested.
do you want Smoggie? Do you want some facts? This is somebody who, again, I'm not directly with these patients, but I go to different hospitals more than once a day, and I see firsthand. This is serious. There are diseases unless all of these hospitals, at least throughout Rhode Island and Massachusetts, are coming together and saying, "Hey, you're gonna have X amount of isolation patients on X amount of floors of X amount of parts of the hospital," then shit, that is a great cover-up job that they're going through. Jesus Christ, I want you to come and help me out on some shit. But if this is serious, I see this. There are patients who are sick. There are patients who are going through shit.
Absolutely.
I see nurses. I've never seen. Listen, I've been working at my job for over 2+ years. I've never seen nurses as cautious and take the precautions to take care of a patient as much as I've seen now.
Oh, of course.
So that's where I'll say it's not fake. Where I will say there is a bunch of bullshit on top of it is where now you have governments, where you have these states. The fact that you have states who are auctioning off for PPE equipment, for ventilators, for vaccines, if there is a vaccine. If not, it's going to get to that point where you're gonna have. They're already fucking.
Not just states. That's world trade too. They're
Yes.
trying to do. Even Trump is trying to make deals with India.
You gotta understand,
for,
there's a
masks.
lot of money involved in COVID-19. There's a lot of money.
It's the money.
If you
And
go
that's
take a
what's
look,
sad. That's what's sad.
If you go take a look at the majority of the people that he's picked so far to be part of his Open Up America team,
Yeah, it's everybody who's gonna kiss his ass.
He's taking people that are used to running multi-billion dollar.
Yeah, people who are worried about their pockets, not the American citizens' pockets.
Let me ask you a
Money
question.
is the root
Let me
of
ask you a
all
question.
evil.
Go for it, Milton. I'm here.
Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon. Okay, he's
Oh,
a
Vince
very
McMahon,
wise
look at all the people
business
he laid
owner,
off.
but
It's all about money.
there's a lot of people that have been laid off. Now, here's the thing: Vince McMahon, Dana White. I mean, Mark Cuban. Why?
See,
Does it all go down to money? Because these guys are losing so much money that, they need to open up America too soon, too early, where, we're going to go out there. Like, I know in my line of work, I have to be within 2 feet of you.
Absolutely.
Okay, how the hell am I going to shake your hand and say, "Would you like to buy a car today?" Oh, hold on a second. I have to sit in the back seat. You can sit in the front seat, and we'll go for a test drive. We're 6 feet apart. So. Is it too soon to open up America? I mean, trust me,
super soon.
I am ready to jump out and say, I want to go to work. Please, I got
The
a phone
problem
call.
is here, though, is they
It's the
cannot
new normal.
keep
What's
people
going to be
home
the new normal?
and caged.
Here's the thing.
People staying home and caged up
absolutely not.
during something like this. It's just going to make people go crazy. They're going to start riots. People are going to start breaking into stores. Are going to start.
It's already getting there, my guy.
It already is.
It already is.
It already is.
And it's something where it's already getting there, but we have to. You know what I think? They're giving. In reality, I really think that they already know. This is my personal opinion. This is Jeffrey here. My personal opinion. That they already know that they're not gonna let us out of the crib like normal life until at least July. Okay.
At
But they're
least.
even
at least.
longer.
But they
And
have
they've
to go
known
through
this.
these
Yes, they've
points.
known this since maybe February. But they're telling us little by little because they know if they already told
It's
us
their
in
deadlines.
February that you
It would make you panic.
Oh
even
my God,
more,
dude!
Yeah.
They would already be looting, and everybody would be going crazy. Dude,
So here's the thing.
Of course.
So here's the
Absolutely.
thing. As of today, COVID-19 numbers. So there's 38,077 confirmed cases in Massachusetts alone. There's 162,241 as of today. People tested in Massachusetts.
Fall River alone had about 18.
There's 1,706 deaths so far in Massachusetts. I'm sorry. I know we're nothing compared to New York, but that's a lot.
It is.
We're not even close to the size of New York. So here's the thing. Just in Bristol County alone, there's 1,731 cases. Just in Bristol County. That's insane to me.
What includes?
Well,
Bristol
Boston
County?
had about
We're
4,000
talking
and something. They were a little up
Somerset, Swansea, Fall
Fall
River,
River,
New
Bristol
Bedford,
County.
Westport.
Okay.
Like up until you get to,
Dude, it's bad.
you know, Mattapoisett.
Where are you getting that sauce from? What, like, where
I'm
you it?
getting this directly from the mass.gov/COVID-19 website.
Okay.
Yeah, which you
I
can
make
actually
sure
get all your
I make sure I
information on there.
fact
It's
check.
one of the top
yeah,
tasks.
absolutely. I
Absolutely.
recommend
Go in
going
there.
on there and just reading about it, seeing what's
I have
going
an
on.
issue with fact checks. That's all.
All right,
Oh no,
and that's fine,
I
Milton.
fact check my
That's
stuff.
fine. All right, but can I say one fact check? This is me. We're talking on this topic. One fact check that I can. Maybe I don't know the date per se, but if I'm not mistaken, what it was January 17th or January 18th, or was it January 27th or January 28th, where they said was the first confirmed case in the U.S. Correct? Okay.
Which was Rhode Island, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it wasn't. It was
No?
out in Washington. If I'm not
Washington?
mistaken,
Was it
Washington,
Washington?
Oregon, that area.
You might be right.
Okay? All that is going on. I am taking politics and all of this completely out of it. I am just talking as human beings. And this is facts that multiple other news outlets have brought out. And this is where I will bring in our government, our politics, where our president and his team have basically said, no, these are all false. When it is proven fact, but they're saying it's false. That the first confirmed case was that in January, okay? All that time, and you had people telling you all this was happening. I'm not blaming this on Trump or anybody else.
Right now, this
personally.
is all a political battle.
We
Dude,
don't
the
know
fact
what
that
the
We
truth
don't
is.
know what the facts
Well,
I don't
fact
even-
of the
The
matter
fact
is
that this is
this.
happening right
We
before
don't.
the
Fact of the
election
matter, let's
is
get back
very,
to Jefe.
is very.
Well, here's the
That's
thing.
true.
Here's
Let's
the
get
thing.
on to a positive note.
You guys are having
Well,
a good
can I
conversation.
bring one thing up before we move on?
I thought you guys were having a good conversation.
Oh yeah, we are.
We're
we
gonna
are.
get more into the COVID-19
Before we
topic,
move on, like I just want to wrap up at least try to wrap up the COVID-19 topic, because I mean I feel like
Yes.
everybody's talking about it.
Yes.
Okay, we lived through it, we're going through it, we're already depressed by it.
Yep.
So let's just let's talk about it, let's get it over with, and let's let it go on
Yes.
some better stuff. I have a question before we get off this topic though, because I was reading some articles, and according to data, we don't have enough tests to be able to, or ventilators, by the way, to be able to open the country back up as of yet. We won't have anything like that for at least another month and a half to 2 months. So is everybody comfortable just going out there right now? Like
I'll put it this way. I think the older generation, everybody, even people in my age bracket, I still think would maybe be negligent of it. But for sure, everybody under my age bracket, there's a lot of people who are very negligent and they think it's not as serious as it really is. So I think as in you see cases as in where in Florida, where on Friday at 5 p.m. they opened up the beaches again, still with certain social distancing guidelines going on, but still even with all of that, they opened up at 5 p.m. and within half an hour, beaches were flooded.
Yeah.
So you have a bunch of young people who are ignorant and they think
and bored because
and
there's
bored.
nothing to do.
Dude, I've already said it. Just look at today alone. Today was what over here, 60, 62 degrees. You already had people more than usual with parameters how they've
Out
been
and about.
out and about, just going for drives.
Absolutely.
Imagine come June when it's 82 degrees outside.
Oh, I don't
You
blame
think
them.
people are gonna stay inside? Now you look.
Well, they do say through statistics, if it is true, that this whole virus dies at 80-degree temperatures.
That's not true.
That's not true.
That's not true.
That's
Because
a
you've
But
the same
again,
way you've seen
what are
articles.
facts, though?
Exactly.
We don't know.
The way you've seen articles that said that's true.
Facts are
We've
facts.
seen articles that But that's where I'm saying facts-wise, where we did have there is facts based around it. The first positive case was in January, end of January. That is facts. And there's also facts. This is
Positive case.
See,
I
look,
mean, I'm pretty sure that
this
thing was
is how I
lingering
look
around
at it.
prior
I
to
guess
that.
this virus has been around since last year, October or November or something.
Guys,
like
the coronavirus
when
in
it first got discovered.
coronavirus in itself has been around for forever. It's just this first
this is a
strain.
version
This
of
first
The
strain,
COVID-19,
but it's
yes.
been around since then.
Yes.
This is a novel virus.
It's been in the I feel like it's been in the United States already a lot earlier than when we detected it.
Oh, absolutely. Oh
Okay,
my God, yes.
because December, January, me and my girl, I shit you not,
Did
man.
you get sick to the
Yeah,
point
we got
where you
went
couldn't?
so fucking
Yeah, everybody
sick.
went
Same
through that.
thing. Absolutely.
So sick. Hey, we went to the hospital. You know what
Tested
they
negative
told
for
us?
flu.
Oh no, we had an upper respiratory
Yes.
infection.
Yep,
I
that's
guess
what
that's
they
what they
labeled it
were
as.
telling everybody.
Honest to God, dude,
And
that's
you would
why
still
I feel
test
like,
negative for flu.
Infection.
That's why I
That's
feel
the
like I
thing.
haven't tested. Like,
And
I
the problem
haven't
is
felt it.
we weren't prepared with testings
At that
for
point.
anything like
No, well, that all falls down into how China approached everything, how China went about with everything. Because
That's a
honestly,
whole other element, my guy.
they owed it to the world to, let everybody know, hey, this is what's going on.
Just think about the
This is what's
possibility of
happening.
how long China
You know.
was hiding stuff before they really let stuff out.
But that's just stuff you hear and read about. We don't know
Yeah,
what the truth
it
is.
is.
I'm being
That's
real
the
with
thing.
you.
We
Like,
don't-
I
we don't know.
what the
All right,
truth
listen,
is.
I'll put it this way. I know personal. I know people who are in the military, who are out overseas in the Asian area. I'm not gonna say specifically where, but in that area. And I know months ago there was already rumors of not rumors of this shit, but of just talk of just a lot of people were getting sick and stuff like that.
I have a buddy who's been teaching over there for the past
So-
2.5 years. That's
Have said things.
yes.
Dude, if you
He's
want to
been
get
teaching English over
into
there, and he's been telling
conspiracy
me.
theories, there is a laboratory in Wuhan where this all started.
Oh yeah.
That is known that their known purpose is to test on biodegradable military weapons.
You know that you
That's
can
what they
patent,
say,
you know
and
that you
then
can patent a virus?
supposedly the professor from Harvard
I don't
was
know about
also
all
a
that,
part of
but
that.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
all I
got
know.
arrested.
I don't know about all that.
there's
All I know for a
Is there an
fact.
indictment? Can we fact
So-
check that?
I don't know, man. But
What's
Well,
what's the
Screen, man.
facts? I don't know what the facts are.
But
Is the
here
corona
are the
real?
facts.
Yes, it is
What is-
real.
Is it killing
What is
people?
Are the
gonna be
numbers
next?
that they're giving us real? I don't know. I don't believe they are real. I
I'll
think
tell you
they're
this,
just
if our
numbers they're
government is-
throwing.
When you talk to people that work in that field, and
That's
and
what I
you,
mean.
You,
I see it. I see the bodies being dragged out in
Yeah.
gurneys in
Yeah.
the morning.
Yeah.
That's why I'm telling
Put it
you.
like
I
this.
see it.
Especially when there's more
But
people
what are-
infected with it
what are
and
the
they don't
causes
even
of
know
the
that they
death,
have
though?
it.
Is it all coronavirus?
I will tell you this. If we're talking June of last year, I'm seeing one body a day being dragged into the morgue. And now in April of 2020, when all of this crap is going on, I'm seeing 4 or 5 bodies being drawn to the morgue.
Right.
Listen, facts or no facts, you're not telling me that there's something just magically happening.
No, no.
You
So
know
here's
what
the thing.
I'm saying?
Flu
I
is done.
see it firsthand.
The flu is done right now.
Yeah.
So if you have any symptoms, it's no longer the flu. Right
Yeah,
now,
you have to be
right
as
now,
precautionary.
if you
Yep.
have symptoms, you have COVID-19
Yes,
most likely.
absolutely.
So I mean, they're telling everybody, okay, check this, check that. Do you have this? Do you have that? Do you have a fever? Blah blah blah. Okay, those are obvious things. I mean, check yourself if you have a fever. I mean, body aches, things like that. But if you start to not taste, to not smell,
Yes.
then I can almost guarantee that you have COVID-19.
Oh, yeah.
How it's going to affect you, it all depends on how you are, how your body's going to react
Everybody's
to it.
system is different.
Everybody is.
And that's why I bring it back to what you said about how in December or so, you and your girl, you had that thing. I had the same thing, that feeling of,
And it wouldn't
almost
go
felt like-
away. It was like 4
for like
weeks.
a week, yeah.
No, we had it for
See,
like
I had
4
it for
weeks
like
straight,
I had it
man.
for like a week or two.
Like we were on
Yeah.
like deathbed.
Yes,
We couldn't
it
get
felt
up.
like the flu, but you didn't know
it
what
was
the fuck
it was
was.
crazy,
Yes.
crazy.
So it goes to show you, that's why it makes me feel like now, like we're just like, I don't want to say we're like, what's asymptomatic? Is that the term that
Yeah.
they use? Yeah, I don't want to say I'm that. I don't want to overthink it too much, but it makes me feel like that. Like we went through that now. Like,
But my brothers, let me let you know something. We're gonna get back into this COVID-19 topic, but before
got a
we do
clip
that,
that I wanna show
we're gonna
first.
take a little break. We're gonna take
Yeah.
a commercial
Can
break.
I say something before we take a commercial break?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Just to remind everybody, like, subscribe,
That's right.
share. Go on the Facebook, go on Twitter, go on YouTube, comment. I mean, just boost this channel up. I mean, we're usually doing a 1 hour show. It looks like we're going to run a lot later than that. We have a lot to talk about.
Good, man.
We're hanging out.
I'm enjoying it.
But I want to make sure that you guys enter into this contest. We're giving away, before the show ends, we're giving away 2 Amazon gift cards. The way that you can enter is, again, like, share, comment, subscribe, tweet, retweet. Yeah, I mean, do what you got to do, guys. We got Jefe in the building. We got Smoggie. We're the Smoggie Show, Real Talk. I mean, hang in there with us, guys.
Absolutely.
We're going to have some fun tonight.
But we're going to take a little commercial break. And
Going on
Milton,
commercial.
hit him with a little something, buddy.
Sir, I formally pay my presence.
How you doing?
We are not used to physical contact greetings.
Germs.
Look, I don't know if you guys know it, but you're out of toilet paper.
Did you say toilet paper?
Oh, they used handfuls of wadded paper back in the 20s.
I'm happy that you're happy, but the place where you're supposed to have the toilet paper, you got this little shelf with 3 seashells on it.
He doesn't know how to use the 3 seashells. I can see how that could be confusing.
I don't believe it. Is that you, Spartan?
No. Zach? Zach Lamb? What happened to you?
I got older.
My God. I remember when you were a snot-nosed rookie pilot.
They finally grounded me.
Shit. You're a damn good flyer.
You are fined 2 credits for a violation of the verbal morality statute.
I'll be right back.
They seem to be friends, yet he speaks to him in the most profane manner.
Well, if you had read my study, you would know that this is how insecure heterosexual males used to bond.
I knew that.
Thanks a lot, you shit.
John Spartan, you are fined. John Spartan, you are John Spartan, you are John Spartan, you are fined 5 credits for repeated violations of the verbal morality statute.
So much for the seashells. See you in a few minutes.
I'll be back, baby.
That's some crazy
I'll be back.
shit.
I'll be back.
I guess he went shopping at Walmart.
That's an
Because he see no toilet paper.
No toilet paper.
I actually watched that freaking movie live with my cousin Sandy.
That's actually a good movie.
There it is, Milton.
Very, very
In
good
theater.
movie.
It shows your age, bro.
Oh,
It shows
I'm an
your
old
age.
guy, man. I'm a very
Man,
old
you're looking
guy.
good, baby. You're looking like a stud.
No.
Oh,
But all right, man. Getting back to our segment, we're
Oh,
here
yeah.
promoting our boy Jefe from
promoting
the
Jefe.
401
401, baby.
Ocean State. We're gonna give you another track of his so you guys can listen. Don't forget, like and subscribe to Jefe stuff. You can find him on SoundCloud, Jefe 401. That's JEFE 401. All right, Milton, can you hit him with what do we got there? Faded?
Give me a minute.
Twitter,
You gotta give me a minute.
Smog
Yeah,
Show.
no problems, man.
Check us out.
So, what song you want to hear?
So let's give him Faded from Jefe.
Faded. Faded.
YouTube, The Smoggie Show.
Hey.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Facebook.
Faded.
Come on, guys. Like, share, subscribe.
This one might be like 4 years ago.
Comment.
He's playing both. God, he's playing the gospel.
I'm faded.
like receivers. Got me sipping on the sauce, had the feelings. Thinking really what to do, could I see ya? Yeah, started new, it would be a mission. Both of us, so we slowly started kissing. Team around the top, and now we slowly drifting. Morning signal shut it, now I'm about to slip in. I remember conversations we had late night. Talking about our future vision looking so bright. Feeling up a mental feeling something so right. Had that vision talking 2020 hindsight. Now look what's done, where we go. We shot at mid-shack free throws. Now I sit back, stuff my cone as I lay back, write this job. Coming up sometimes was tough that this shit on my own. Ain't too many to trust as a check your past, but no one's perfect, so I gotta get up and dip, live this shit in the dust. Start over thinking it hurt me too much. Sipping on Henny to numb on my gut. Smoking on Mary per smoke with my lungs as I sit back and think, was it love, was it love? Yeah, can't see your name on my phone. Can't seem to leave you alone. It is what it is. Hopefully we meet down the road. Maybe do what we said on the phone. Maybe having some kids. Yeah, got me lost in the south. Got me lost in the south. Yeah, I'm south say. Roll around the city, clear my heart a heartache. Wondering if one day you'll come looking for me. Wondering if one day you'll come looking for me. Looking for me. I'm faded, yeah, I'm faded. Sipping beers today. Down 95, my racing. Yeah, I'm faded. I'm faded. Sipping beers today. Shawty call up my phone. Post up, get stoned. Baby stuff me up a cone. Got us back to the night. Sitting on my lap, every head is feeling right. Kissing on the neck, sense of feeling on the bite. Pulling on my hair, having one hell of a night. Feel like I made it. Got me focused on us, trying to keep this fuss forever. I already lost it once. I'm just trying to make some cheddar, live our lives, like have some fun. Maybe make some memories as the haters sit and watch, yeah. Baby, pour me a cup, yeah. Sit back, roll us a blunt, yeah. Faded got me in my zone, yeah. Day one, baby, always putting on, yeah. Yeah, I'm faded. Sipping beers today. Down 95, my racing. Yeah, I'm faded. I'm faded. Sipping beers sedated. Down 95, I'm racing. I'm faded. Yeah, I'm faded. Sipping beers sedated. Down 95, I'm racing. Yeah, I'm faded.
We were talking about earlier.
Quick, Ducky. What's going on?
Check this out. See if you get the point of this.
Hey.
Uh-oh. What's going on over here?
A sign with water. He's like, nope.
Someone's thirsty.
Is this closer? Whoa.
Ik gran seisma.
Oh shit.
All that work for that.
All for one drop of water. He was trying to show him the way. But hey.
Fresh like a mullisada.
Oh, yeah.
Fresh like a mullisada.
Shit, you see that, Fabio? He would have been fresh
I
like
started,
a mullisada.
I started rapping over there. I started singing. Fresh like a mullisada.
But that's the problem. People choose to go man's way versus God's way. And that's...
It is what
God's
it is, and that's
plan.
what
The
it is.
repercussions
Shut up,
plan.
Judge, and that's it. Let's move on with
Exactly.
the show. Come on.
God's
Whoa.
plan.
Just want to remind everybody, like, subscribe, comment.
Yes.
Come on, people. I have 2 Amazon gift cards. I'm loving the love. I'm loving the love that you guys are throwing my way, our way.
Share it.
Each and every
Like
single
it.
way. Like,
Tweet it.
you know, the YouTube's up in subscribers. The Twitter's up in subscribers. People are retweeting. People are liking, sharing the
So if-
live stream. So we really do appreciate that. And we want to give you guys something for it. Like, you know, a couple clicks, your time. I mean... What else are you doing right now? It's Sunday. It's Sunday. It is 8:07.
Crack open
Sunday,
a bottle of wine.
April
Crack open
19th,
some
2020.
alcohol.
COVID-19 segment, baby.
Yes, we do want to give them a giveaway, but let's also let them know in order to get that giveaway, you need to get it done now.
Like retweet,
share
the
it,
show
do
is
what you
over.
gotta do in order to get the
Do it
gift
all.
cards. We will choose 2 people to win an Amazon gift card because next week it's going to be a different giveaway. This will expire. So once again, like, share, subscribe, show the
Button
love,
on the left top of the screen. Like and share.
The button at the yes.
Comment.
Is that
people.
clickable?
Comment.
I don't
If you
know.
comment,
If it was
if you
clickable, then
comment, you have
Just
a much
a
better chance. I'm
reminder.
going to be reading that.
maybe next time we can put one there that's
I'm on there.
clickable.
I'm on there. Like, I'm on the media sites. Like, I'm on everything right now.
That's why we added Fabio to the team. He's such a good salesman. For those of you who don't know him, he works at
Bring your
Prestige
career
Auto Mart.
quality.
Well, not at the moment because everybody's home because of this quarantine, but he's a salesman. He sells cars, and he's one hell of a salesman. He actually is that the buzzer that we have
the
to
Grim
stop?
Keeper is coming to me.
Yeah. That's the buzzer. No.
No, Smoggie says fuck it. We keep going.
Nah, we keep going.
We keep going.
This is a party right now. We got Hefty in the house.
Shout out to Podcast
Smoggie.
City for letting
Shout
us
out to
borrow this
Podcast
studio.
City, Mike
Podcast
Herron.
City.
Mike Herron ain't in the house right now, but he will be
Radio.
on our show within the
Check
next
him out
couple of
daily,
weeks.
8 o'clock. I'm always behind the board.
Yes, sir. DJ
Frizz up in the
Definitely a
building.
mastermind behind all this. You know, if it wasn't for him, this show wouldn't be where it is right now.
Absolutely.
Coronavirus got me
On lockdown.
unemployed, so I'm trying to create something new.
We're doing something.
See
We're
if we
keeping
can make
busy is
some
what he's
money.
saying.
Yeah.
Exactly. But in order for it to get there, we need their help out there, you know? We need you guys, once again, like, share, subscribe to the channel. Retweet. Going on our Instagram, Twitter. We have a YouTube channel. Our Facebook.
As of tonight, we will have an official Instagram, The Smoggie Show at Instagram. Come check us out, guys. Like, share the love. Like, we're doing this, because, we enjoy doing this. Smoggie absolutely loves bringing people, new material. Hefty, I mean, this is kind of coming out of retirement in a sense.
Literally.
Because, I mean, we're jamming. We're in the zone right now. I mean, if we had a booth right now, we'd be spitting too.
Shit.
Probably.
Give me 25 minutes.
25 minutes.
Maybe 20. I'll give you 20 on the light.
Oh man, I am loving the love that we're getting.
No, absolutely, man.
Big facts. Thank you.
But getting back to Jefe, man, like I said, we met you through the IPMAs. We didn't win. It led to a great friendship that we've had. We've known each other now since 2013, 2014.
We're going on 6-7 years now.
It's been a long time.
What's your
Been
plans, by
recording
the
with
way,
us
Jefe?
in the studio.
Hefty's retired.
Shit. Honestly, I'm pretty much retired. I honestly think this might give me that push, at least to get back into the sense of I'll take my phone out and I'll click Notepad and I'll maybe go on YouTube on the laptop and I'll click a beat and I'll write some shit. You know what I mean?
Well, they say it also takes a team. Like, you need to surround yourself around people with the
You can
same
only do so
passion
much
and
by
drive.
yourself. Yes.
You know what I mean? Because
you need that energy.
You need that energy.
Yeah,
you need them
absolutely.
positive vibes around you.
Listen,
you know what I mean?
I'm a person of, I believe, 100% in energies and in vibes. And if you do not have that right group of energy and vibe around you,
right,
all that's going to come to you is that bullshit. That
Lord,
Exactly. Milton
attraction.
DJ
exactly.
Frizz would tell you that. I say that to him all the time. I live my life that way. The law of attraction.
Mm-hmm.
What you get is what you give. So it's like the more you dwell on something, the more that something is going to happen, whether it's
the
bad
more,
or
absolutely.
good. You know?
Absolutely.
It's like this.
Dude.
In order for you to live the dream, you got to live the dream.
Absolutely.
You got to give it your all.
Right. You got to be the part all day long. And if this is what you do, this is what you got to be.
The same way where you have the same way that you have to manifest that bad energy away from you, you have to manifest that same good energy to come to you.
You become what you surround yourself
around.
That's
Exactly.
basically
And
it.
through a biblical term, I like to say, for no weapon formed against me shall prosper.
Absolutely.
Amen in the name of Jesus.
That's something that I've learned over the years as like growing up. Listen, anybody who is watching this live, anybody who knows me personally, they will know that I have come from a point where if you truly, not JEFE or JEFE as the person that through music or through just passing, I'm talking you really, really know me. I have come from a point from young to now that the progression, it's constant growing. It's mistakes, it's misfortune, it's trials and tribulations.
Of
it's
course,
stuff getting
that's what life is. It's
and from the person
trials
we all
and
go through
tribulations.
that.
the
trial
person
and error.
yes, absolutely. And the person who I was to the person who I am now, the one thing that I am so grateful for of learning is the knowledge of energies and the knowledge of signs and bad energies and good energies and sages and all those things that it's real. Those auras and those things, they really are real. It is something that if you really truly put yourself into, you'll learn that. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just something that
absolutely. And
what, like you feel like
yes.
What, like an energy?
Yes, absolutely. There is something. There is something. Almost like something pushing you.
I call it the Holy Spirit. I don't know. That's just me.
Well, that's what I was just about to bring into play right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's all about like faith. You know what I mean? It starts with faith. Like, do you know what faith is? Like what the meaning of faith is?
I'm not gonna say I know per se. I can't read you the exact definition.
But what would be what would you
this guy
believe
plays in a marching band.
Yeah, guy, listen, I played.
He goes to church.
No, I know.
He goes to church.
It doesn't matter about
He's
church.
got the Portuguese
doesn't-
genes in
No, he plays in a marching
If we're
band.
talking faith, I think faith is something where there is one thing where I can tell you from personal experience. I can pray. I love my God. I believe in God. You know, I love all that, and I believe it so much. But I also come from a place of experience and reality.
Right.
Okay, I've prayed and have faith so much that God was going to put His hands on my father when he had cancer and make him better. And as much as I prayed, my father's not here.
Right.
So it comes to a sense of.
I went through the same experience like 2 years ago.
Okay, so it comes to a sense of reality where you know that there's a higher presence, there's a higher presence, there's a higher power.
Right.
But there's also so much that higher power can do.
See, but
to
what if?
show you that He's actually real.
Now,
Right.
If
But
that
wait.
makes sense.
But what if what you and I prayed for was not what our fathers prayed for?
Well, Milton,
So
do you
it's
want
like
me to
we
tell
don't
you?
know.
You want me to tell you what my opinion on that is?
Sure.
And excuse my vulgar Facebook and everybody. That's fucked up.
Yeah. Well,
That's really messed up.
No. I mean, in like.
And
your I'm talking about God.
that.
I'm talking about your father per se, like your father here on earth. What what if he wanted to go?
What if he was tired?
All right, now
what if he fought a hard battle and he was tired?
That's what I'm
So,
gonna
you know,
ask. Are we talking wanted to go or ready to go? So the two different.
Nobody's ever ready to go. Nobody's ever ready unless you're 95 years old and you've lived your life. You're not ready.
Now I'll give you. I'll backfire. Not backfire, but I'll give you an argument like devil's advocate to that.
Yeah.
I think my father, when he was there, he was ready to go. My father listen, I remember my father going through chemo. I remember hearing my dad. hearing him through the walls, getting liquid being taken out of his lungs. I remember that visually and physically. I remember that. Okay, not to get too graphic. You can't forget that. You know what I mean?
You can't forget that.
So as a person, if I'll speak for myself, if I went through those same things, I think I would get to a point where I was ready to go.
Tired,
exactly. There's only so much you can give.
That's how I felt,
and that's understandable. But at the same time, now
so it doesn't matter if you prayed for it and I prayed for it. We didn't get what we wanted, but he got what he wanted.
Exactly. But now
that's what I was trying to get with you.
Doesn't that lead us to a misbelief?
Now, do you believe in the Bible at all?
Think about it like this.
Do you go by scripture at all?
I honestly, I'll speak for myself. I don't. I've gone through my baptism, my confirmation, first communion. I've done that. Do I remember anything from that? I'll speak for myself.
That's
I
gonna
don't
do any good.
I do certain experiences.
In my opinion, do I think a lot of the Bible is true? Same thing if we're talking about cinema, Passion of the Christ, all that thing. Do I think those things are true? Yes, but there is also same thing with our Constitution, same thing with the Bible and all that. There's also so much that we can really take in from something that they're telling us about,
right? Just like
from before any of
our
us
history books, our history books
exactly.
that we've learned. But
there's only so much. Exactly. There's only so much that you can only take bits and pieces.
See,
they're telling us what they want.
But that's facts. That's facts. That's what facts are.
To me, it is facts, and especially in this time and now, man. Like if you have faith in God and you believe in His Word in the Bible. It explains everything that is happening right now in the book of Revelations, bro.
That's where you want to go tonight. Ooh.
So I feel like
you're not gonna be there.
It's not where I'm going, but
go tonight.
It's where I guess God sent me.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And
God's plan.
I feel like we're living the book of Revelations right now, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everything, like. If you believe in scripture, again, like you have to believe in scripture in order to believe that.
I also believe
I'm ignorant enough to know I haven't read enough about it.
I also believed in it 6 years ago, and I thought 6 years ago was going to be the end. But
what? Are we talking 2012 when everybody said that was supposed to be the end of the world?
Well, that was a scientific supposable guess. They got that quote through numbers and scriptures.
It gave us a hell of a movie.
It definitely did give us a hell of a movie.
It did. I expected more out of the ending.
Definitely gave a hell of a movie.
Hey, Black Panther.
But absolutely, but it's a lot of tragedies going on, man. If you look back within the last 3, 4, 5 years, even here in the States, in Europe, everywhere with these tsunamis, it's been one thing after another, continuously. And now it's just growing and getting worse and worse. And now with this whole COVID-19, and to me that was like the emergency button there. You know what I mean?
It's definitely
they pushed it, and everybody now is out of their fucking minds.
Yeah, everybody's going crazy, but
and it is.
See, that's the thing. I think it's something that everybody should be going. This is again my personal opinion. I think it's something everybody should be going crazy over, but at the same time, our media, you don't, like you guys were saying, you do not know what to believe.
I don't.
You have to go, you literally have to read. Take your time out of your day that you're going through right now. We're all at home for majority of the part, at least more at home than we usually are. Take your time and actually read about what's really going on.
Yeah.
And actually read, actually fact check your sources,
Absolutely.
See what's really going on. Do not listen to the media, do not listen to Fox, do not listen to MSNBC.
Do not listen to Fabio.
Do not listen to CNN. do not listen to Fabio.
Definitely do not
read
listen to
for
Steve.
yourself and form your own opinion. Because this is something that, listen, it's next level. Listen, I've talked to my grandparents the other day. My grandparents live on the island of Chita in the Azores, okay? They live there. They have their cases there.
Yeah, Azores on lockdown right now.
But the second that they locked in, it's not like you're hearing new cases every day. You're hearing maybe a couple. They got their shit on lock.
They're on lockdown, bro. They're on lockdown.
The United States, as a state, as a country, as a government, we look like jokes.
Well, that's the problem. They know the only way to do that is...
But the reason we look like jokes is because a lot of people are taking their Constitution rights. So, you can't tell me I can't.
As we should. But, yes, all right,
So,
we can't go outside.
You go outside with caution, though.
With caution, absolutely. You shouldn't be ignorant to the fact that All right, yes, I understand. Absolutely. Listen, some old white guys in the 1914, whatever the hell year it was when they signed the you know what I'm talking about. When they signed what they signed, the Declaration of Independence, there we go.
Yeah,
the Constitution.
okay. Yeah,
when they signed what they signed,
right.
Yes, we're going to follow that. But us as humans, be humans and humane and think.
I understand that.
Why am I going to put somebody else in danger, or why am I not going to take precaution because I'm now going to be ignorant and be like, oh, I have my congregational right? Like, nah, screw that.
No.
Be humane.
Right, exactly. I get you.
At the end of this, it's all about being godly, doing what's right. You know, if we know this thing is real, you know, doctors are telling us, hey, stay home. If you go out only if you need to grab your essentials. Keep yourself covered. Keep yourself distant from everybody.
Get your mask.
Follow the guidelines until they get this under control. Obviously, we know it's going to take a very long time to get under control.
Absolutely, no time soon.
Keep your faith,
dude.
There, don't panic.
I had a trip ready for Portugal in August. I'll put it this way.
My father has tickets paid for, paid for in July. And I'm like, are you crazy? I'm gonna go. I said, are you out of your mind? You're gonna go.
You know what I mean?
Oh, you guys crazy. This is not real. This isn't as crazy as they say it. I said, are you out of your mind?
It's not as crazy.
People are dying. Oh, people are dying. Typical
the Portuguese people, man, I'll tell you, I'm Portuguese 100%, but they're crazy. I even seen an article on Facebook the other day that if you drink enough Portuguese red wine, that'll kill the virus.
Oh my God! Hey!
I'm being serious.
My liver's dead.
Says, hey, you guys are afraid. You guys are afraid. I'm not afraid. I said you're not afraid. I said you have issues with your lungs if you get
a lot of popsicles.
He says,
You know what I say to that, Fabio? Live by faith, not by what you see.
For this.
But getting back to that, bro, like that little video that you just showed us, God's way versus man's way. And the point of that is that we know what's good. The doctors are telling us, stay home. Do all this like I just explained. We know that's the only way it's going to make the situation better, but yet we're walking this way. So we have nobody at the end of the day to blame but ourselves for that shit. Not the governments, not the doctors, not the presidents, not anybody. They're giving us the warnings, the precautions, everything basically we need to know. The rest, the numbers, everything else.
Now, can I say something to that, dude? I agree with you 100%. It's us. At the end of the day, the person who is going through it, you have to take the conscious decision of you need to know. Listen, we're all here, but at the same time, we're making sure our distance
absolutely.
We're taking our precautions. But now you want to bring up when it comes to, and I didn't want to go here, but I will because we're here and we're just friends and we're all just talking.
Real talk, man.
Okay.
Real talk.
That's what
with
the show's all about.
the Smoggie Show.
You want to say it's not the president or not the government? Listen. Anybody who knows me knows I am the farthest thing from a fan of Donald Trump. So I'm not even going to just blame this on him, okay?
It's not his fault.
But do you know how uncomfortable it is as a citizen and as uncomfortable as it is as a human being knowing that I have my president of my country, whether if I voted for him or not.
Still your president, absolutely.
Still my president, so I'm gonna back you because you're my
president.
Exactly. You know what, Milton? I'm not gonna respect my president. I'm gonna respect that seat. I'm gonna respect the presidency as
but
it
that's
is,
who
your
not
country.
who's sitting there. Who is just that name in itself? Okay.
Absolutely.
The fact that the fact that the person who is sitting in that seat is so negligent. And maybe even if it's not him, he's at least promoting it and putting it out there. And this isn't me just saying it. You can watch your daily news and see this for yourself. He is so negligent. And so the fact that I have my president talking about that his briefings get the most views. Dude, I do not care.
He's an unorthodox president.
I do not care if you have views. I want to know, what are you doing to make us better? The fact that even if it's not true, the fact that there are even rumors leaving that Fauci, he's thinking of firing Fauci, when Fauci is the main person who is going out to all these news outlets and telling them, at least the facts. If they're facts or not, they're facts that they want to give us.
You know that there's a
They're
poll
giving it
that
to
want to
us.
kick him
You know
out,
why?
right?
So here's the thing. Here's why I believe, and again, this is just my personal opinion, why I believe he wants to do something like that. Now, I just for the record, I don't think that President Trump's done a horrible job during COVID-19. I believe we could be better off, but I also believe we could have
I think
been
he's
worse
been late
off.
to the party.
Well, have you guys
The
seen
whole world was
any
late
of the
to the party.
positives
So
that
here's
he's
the
done though
but here's the
during
thing, here's the
COVID-19?
What are the positives that you think
With
he's
a
done?
lot of these world trade deals that because obviously United States wasn't prepared for a pandemic.
The whole world was not prepared.
And this what we weren't
The
prepared
world.
with this already before Trump's time.
Now, all right, this is
So
where,
now Trump is
this
obviously
where-
trying his hardest
all right,
to
that's
get
great.
the United States in a stance to where we can fight something like this. In order to do that, we have to work with our world partners as India, Saudi Arabia, whatever other countries he's working out negotiations with right now to get all these medical supplies into United States. You know, all these states that's been really affected, like New York. Look what he did for New York. He sent out like
What did he do for New York?
millions of dollars of medical supplies, extra. He opened up extra places as bunkers to house these people in. He put in, what was it, like a couple of cruise ships? One cruise ship with a bunch of hospital bells in it.
Now, are those facts?
That's a lot.
Are those
But
facts?
that's coming
a
out
lot.
through the federal
Facts,
system.
Facts. That's a lot. Now, should I be on my knees, basically kissing the president's ass
Absolutely
for him
not.
for him giving me a boat to house people who have the virus?
He's doing what
no,
the president's
that's
supposed to
something
do.
that you should be doing. I shouldn't be on my knees
Absolutely.
kissing
But
your
the
ass.
state
Absolutely.
should be putting in their work, should already be
What do you mean?
organizing
all right,
something
now
like
this
this
is where
too.
I will get back to as somebody who was firsthand in the line of fire, seeing this on a daily-to-day basis. Okay, again, not firsthand. I'm not going to a patient, but I am seeing this firsthand. The states are doing what they have to do. The fact, again, back to my argument from earlier, the fact that states are literally bidding and auctioning off on personal protective equipment, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
The federal government should be giving all of that stuff to us, not us begging on our hands and knees, kissing your ass, praising your Bible, figuratively speaking.
So why can't the companies provide that as a donation?
Ask your president, because your president is in bed with all of them. If you really want to get down to the conversation, let's get into it.
Okay.
President Trump is friends with all of these people.
Here's the thing, and it all goes back to what I said earlier. It all goes back to what you were talking about, how he wants to get rid of the doctor.
Again, this is my opinion.
So again, everybody has their opinions. This is not like on the book, set in stone, nothing like that.
We're talking.
This is podcasting.
Yeah,
This is what we're supposed to be doing.
Good content.
So here's the thing. So, in my opinion, I think he's looking at the dollar signs more than he is the heartbeats. In my opinion, I don't think he's doing a bad job. Essentially, I don't think he's doing a bad job.
Can I ask you a question as a guest?
Yes.
Do you think that, I'll speak just on our government alone, maybe they don't have it already, but do you think they have at least the basics to have an antidote or something to fix it?
Here's the thing: we cannot give anybody a vaccine without doing proper trials.
No, absolutely. But that's
And
what
they
I'm
say
asking
those
you.
proper trials take up to 18 months.
It takes up to a year.
That's what they say.
You have to go through.
Is that true? Is it fact?
You have to go
I don't
through
know. 3
different. Supposedly, according to what they say, is you have to go through 3 different testing
first. Yeah.
Man, they got cures for a lot of freaking diseases out there, but money talks.
Listen, all I'm saying is Magic
And
Johnson
that's
had
what's going
AIDS,
on.
and a
Money is
month
talking.
later he didn't have AIDS. That's all I'm saying.
talks. You know what I
That's
mean?
all
Money
I'm
talks when it
saying.
comes
Money
to
is
this
the
shit.
He had AIDS, and then I don't know.
I don't know nothing.
This is just me.
I know.
Hey guys.
But it is
Hefe,
what it is.
Jeffrey,
So
here.
Hefe. Again, guys, comment, subscribe. I mean, just do your thing.
Like,
do your
share.
thing on social media. Hefe, I want you to announce the Facebook winner of one of the Amazon gift cards, and we still have one more to give away, guys. Come on.
So we already got a winner. Can we get a little
What do we do? What do we do?
I don't know.
We're supposed to do what?
Oh, you gotta retweet, share, subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Just follow us.
Social media, guys.
Yeah, this is gonna be a
Social
weekly
media.
thing. We just.
This is for you.
Alright. So, The Facebook winner is Sandy Souza.
Thank you for being active. Thank you for participating. You've commented, you've liked, you've shared.
Are you talking about my cousin Sandra Souza?
Is that your cousin?
Is that your cousin?
That is my cousin.
I don't know, but she's been very active.
Awesome, yeah.
So I
Give your
want
mic
you
a quick
to,
check there, brother.
Yeah,
I want you to get a hold of us real quick. Send us your email so I can forward you your Amazon gift card. We really do appreciate it. There's still one
Sandy
more.
Souza.
Shout out to Sandy. Good shout out to Sandy Souza.
Still one more left. So guys, come on. Like, comment, subscribe, share, tweet.
We're gonna
retweet.
give
I
that
don't care
last
what
one
you do.
at the end of the show.
End of the show.
But can we take a break right now?
We're gonna take a little break. We're gonna hit you guys with another little video.
I got a little clip from that old movie, Demolition Man, and that's what the new normal is going to be like.
Shout out to DJ Frizz.
Shout out once again, DJ Frizz.
DJ Frizz, baby. Heffy in the house.
A lot of credits to create the perfect 20th century.
How long do I have?
How long is this? I got you.
How long do I have?
How much longer are you?
How long?
Martin? There is, of course, a well-known and documented connection between sex and violence. Not so much a causal effect, but a general state of neurological arousal. And after having observed your behavior this evening and my resultant condition, I was wondering if you would like to have sex.
With you?
Mm-hmm.
Here? Now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Great! I'll be right back.
Low note.
There you go. Now just relax. We'll begin in a few seconds.
Begin what?
Having sex, of course. What's wrong? He broke contact.
Contact? I didn't even touch you yet.
But I thought you wanted to make love.
Is that what you call this?
First sex has been proven to produce higher orders of alpha waves during digitized transference of sexual energies.
All right, Oxley, what do you say we just do it the old-fashioned way?
Ew, disgusting. You mean fluid transfer?
I mean, boning, the wild mambo, the hunka chunka.
All right, I'll be over in a minute. Bye.
Hello. Welcome back. Welcome
We are back live.
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna get back quick to Jefe here, and we're gonna be showing you another song of Jefe. So we're gonna take another quick break, because that's why we brought Jefe on a show, is to show you guys his music and what he's working with.
And have passionate conversation.
Absolutely. But we're gonna come back. We're gonna announce the other winner for the other gift card.
Come on, you still have time. You still have time. Come on.
But
Like,
now we're gonna
subscribe,
give
comment.
him Neverland.
Sandy, hit me up.
Neverland, Neverland. Here we go.
You have something going on?
Living for today, ain't promised tomorrow. Fake love in my face, it's a tough pill to swallow. Turn up, we rage, grab another bottle and live tonight. Let the good vibes just follow. Oh, living for today, ain't promised tomorrow. Fake love in my face, it's a tough pill to swallow. Turn up, we rage, grab another bottle and live tonight. Let the good vibes just follow. What? Let the good vibes just follow. What? Let the good vibes just follow. What? Let the good vibes just follow. Yeah. Let the good vibes just vibing out off the shit. Heard you messing with the kid. Heard you wanted to come over just to see just how we live. Got a drive, cookie on the table, Henny in the fridge. Got some solos in my cabinet, keep some papers in the den. Music's loud like my herb. Hear the bass from down the street. It's a party on the west end, living life without defeat. Middle finger in the air, screaming fuck my enemy. Cause all that talking for the birds, get that fuck shit away from me. Wanna good time to come be free. This is Neverland, but we wanna be. Let your mind go and sway with the beat. Let your mind go and vibe with me. I'm from my right where we vibe. Ain't afraid to slip and slide. Driving all around the city, finding ways to live our lives. Hit up Henley's on a Friday, maybe whiskey late at night. Young and dumb, don't give a fuck. Sipping Henny by the pint. Got my pops ain't tatted on me just to keep them that much closer. Make me realize gotta do what you want before it's all over. Before it's all over. Before it's all over. Before it's all over. Yeah. Living for today, ain't promised tomorrow. Fake love in my face, it's a tough pill to swallow. Turn up, we rage, grab another bottle and live tonight. Let the good vibes just follow. Oh, living for today, ain't promised tomorrow. Fake love in my face, it's a tough pill to swallow. Turn up, we rage, grab another bottle and live tonight. Let the good vibes.
Yeah,
baby.
Just let the good vibes follow.
The good vibes.
You already know. That's my boy Jefe from the 401
Yes,
once
sir.
again. So we're gonna start wrapping up this show, but before we wrap up this show, we want to do the last Amazon
That's
gift
it,
card
Jefe.
winner.
That's it.
So Jefe already has. He has the name there.
He's got the name.
All right, so now we're gonna announce the winner of the second Amazon gift card, and the winner is, who is it, Jefe?
The winner is Angelita on Twitter at Angelita.
So Angelita on Twitter.
DiMoNik,
You are the winner.
You are the
so
winner.
make
Please,
sure you
please reach
inbox
out to us on Twitter. Please send us your email. I'll reach out to you as well, just to make sure, just in case you're not watching right now. Sandy, I got your message. I'm going to send you the email. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in tonight.
Absolutely.
Your host, Smoggie, and our guest, Jefe, or is it Jefe?
Jefe.
It's Jefe. It's Jefe. It's Jefe.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for having me. Appreciate you guys.
I appreciate you guys for being here, man.
Listen, 6 feet away,
Absolutely.
man. 6
And
feet
most
away.
of all, we
6 feet away.
appreciate you guys for tuning in.
Absolutely. I
Watching
appreciate
us
the love
live.
that you guys gave us tonight. This was an awesome podcast. I really enjoyed myself.
We definitely have to work on that
Definitely.
mic wire.
Definitely got
That
to work
mic
on that
wire.
mic wire. We apologize for any little glitches. This is our first couple of weeks, but it's only going to progress
Yeah.
from here.
Yes.
Next week, we have another great guest on the show.
Who are you bringing up
Who
next
you
week?
bringing, Smoggie?
Oh,
That's
Who am I gonna
that's
talk
a
to?
secret. We'll announce that on Facebook, Twitter, and all that this week.
Ooh,
You
when
guys
should
will-
we be
you
expecting
guys
this
will know.
announcement?
Michael Jackson.
Is DiMoNik coming back next week?
DiMonik's here, man.
DiMonik's here.
DiMoNik is definitely coming back. For those of you who don't know DiMoNik, Mr. Fabio De Silva, the salesman.
You're gonna be on time next week.
I am gonna be on time next week, man. I can almost. I can't promise him. No.
He's gonna be my new co-host every week.
You bring a new mic wire?
If he's here every week.
You're supplying the mic wire, baby.
Oh, you want me to supply the mic?
Absolutely.
All right, let me see what I can do.
All right, guys. So we're gonna wrap this up. I'd like to thank you all once again. To the production crew, thank you all so much. Thank you all so much.
Sandy, thank you so much, sweetie.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
For following, for
Next
sharing,
week,
for
7 p.m.
For watching.
Yeah.
Love and peace, baby. Love and peace.
Signing out.
Yeah.
Roll.